Hey, we're two Star Wars nerds, and today we're going to be talking about why we love Princess Leia in A New Hope.
Princess Leia in A New Hope is such an amazing character, and especially as when I was a little girl growing up, like I looked up to Princess Leia because, you know, she's this like hero. She can take care of herself. She stands up for herself, and she's just a good example for any little girl growing up. So I've always loved Princess Leia in A New Hope. I mean, I love her in all of them, but this video is about A New Hope, so I'm going to stick to that, even though it's very difficult, because with Star Wars you can go all over the place very easily. But specifically in A New Hope, I love just even in the beginning of the movie how when she is confronted by Darth Vader, like there's like not fear. She just like boldly stands up for herself and just like talks with him and kind of like messes with him. And I think you were saying like even in the book, like she spits in his face. I mean, I know it's A New Hope, but it's the book.
It counts, yeah. The novelization, she spits right in Vader's face and he wipes it off.
But like just, I mean, when you see Darth Vader, you're like, oh my gosh, this guy's terrifying. And then, you know, Princess Leia is this little, you know, petite, and she's not intimidated. She's not afraid. So I've always loved that scene about her. And then obviously she gets captured, and I love, you know, when she sees Luke come into the cell and how she's like, aren't you a little short? And even just thinking it's a stormtrooper, giving the stormtrooper attitude. Mm-hmm. And then even why she's being saved, she's kind of like helping them save her. And I love one of my favorite lines. I had a shirt of it. It says, "Somebody has to save our skins," and she grabs the blaster. I mean, there's just so many good Princess Leia moments in this movie, and I think the reason I love her so much is because she is a good role model. She's a great example, and I mean, I wanted to be Princess Leia when I was a little girl. Just the characteristics that she had, and just the strong woman that she was. I still think it's very, very cool. And I mean, those iconic buns, her hair, love that. And I just like how she is with you see her deepen, or not, what's the word? Develop, that's the word. You see her develop like friends, and obviously you see something more with Han, but then you just see this like family unite, and you just see this love that she has, and this love that she has for her people too, and on Alderaan. And it's just, I think she's almost like a perfect example of honestly, I think she would have been, I mean, this is a whole side story, but she would have been a great Jedi, and she embodies almost like the characteristics of a good Jedi here, and she's not even really a Jedi in this. No. So
I get what you're saying.
She could have been,
100%.
But missed opportunity there. But anyway, she embodies, I think, a hero, a Jedi, and I really wish I could have seen her as one.
Yeah.
I'll just leave it there. I love Princess Leia.
Yeah, for sure. Well, before I get into mine, if you've been around for a bit here, we're actually going to do something new with these character deep dives. We're going to have some Star Wars trivia embedded right into the video. So right now, take a look at this on the screen. I have a question for you. So, which one of these fighters first appears in Return of the Jedi? So A, we have the TIE Fighter. B, we have the TIE Interceptor. C, we have the TIE Bomber. And D, we have Darth Vader's Advanced Fighter. This is a tough one. I'm going to leave these up here on the screen. Let us know in the comments what you think it is. So we have a few more seconds until I tell you which one it is. And here we go. The first one of these fighters appeared in Return of the Jedi, and it is B, the TIE Interceptor. This is a crazy hard question.
Let us know if you got it right.
Yes, no cheating. Let us know. But with that, let us know how you like the trivia. You know, I think it's a lot of fun. We have this really awesome game that is going to source a ton of trivia, and maybe we'll do some really cool things with it. But getting back to Princess Leia in A New Hope, you know, I think for me, you covered a lot of really great points. You brought up the novelization. I was going to. No, it's so good because I do love how she I was thinking, I'm like, not in A New Hope, but you have Boba, Tarkin, and really Leia, later Luke, that isn't scared of Vader. And I'm like, it's pretty crazy that she's part of this small group. And the fact that, in the novelization, the original treatment pulled from the script, she spits on Darth Vader. That's pretty wild. And I think, things that you didn't mention, it's pretty crazy that they had to get info out of her and they have to resort to a torture droid. And again, I'll classify it as A New Hope. But in the novel, I guess stormtroopers would leave the room and they would go down the hall because the sounds are so horrifying. And so for Princess Leia, for a princess, right, for royalty to be seen as such a threat that they had to torture her, it's pretty wild. And that, she could still like mock a stormtrooper afterwards. That's pretty crazy. But just to see this resolve that she has to take down the Empire, whether it's standing in front of Darth Vader, it's standing in front of Tarkin, whether it's like helping really, assist and aid and lead a rebellion, whatever it is, she's like, we will take down evil and tyranny at any cost. And, obviously it's heartbreaking for her to see her home planet, explode. And just as Obi-Wan described it, just that sound of terror and pain, shrieking from millions of voices, for her to witness that, but to still be like, I'm not giving up, it's really awesome. I think she's an amazing character, great development, strong female. And I love that it's not like a token, like, oh, here's like a girl that's strong just to have it. George didn't care about any of that. George was like, let's just write good characters.
And good stories.
And that's all that matters. Yeah. And, I think this is going to be really cool because we're going to go into Empire and then we're going to go into Return of the Jedi. And we got some other little like cool things for contrast coming up with Leia and Padme. It's going to be super cool. But if you're not already, hit that red subscribe button to join us and also join the Discord so we can keep these awesome conversations going. But with that, we are two Star Wars nerds and may the Force be with you always.